So we'll get your
Anyways,
2 matches done.
yes. Anyways, Hobbs are back here with week 5 again. We tried to do this last week for both of us, but life got in the way. For me, my internet got in the way, and the thunderstorm got in King's way.
Which then caused my internet to go down.
So last week's is going to count as a bye week and a half of a week for me, since I only got half my car down before my internet went down. So today we're counting last week as a bye week, and today from my end we're just going to be continuing week 37. We're going to
Hobbs,
do
you want to share that
a share
screen,
screen. Yeah, I haven't started any matches yet.
before any matches start?
Yeah, that might be preferred. Okay. Anyways, so again, we did part of this week.
Last
Are you
week.
sure you want to leave this match? No. Yeah, we did part of this week last week. So everyone who has qualified so far for our main women's main event matches have been Naomi, Finn Balor, Bryan Danielson, and he will be receiving a rematch though, because apparently we sent Dominic in injured, as the great manager man that I am. And then our next qualifier that we'll be doing tonight for the women's will be Tiffany, Alexa, Tony Storm, and Roxanne. So we'll get that started. And then we'll have LA Knight, who is back from injury finally, who I did keep safe, unlike Dominic, who is back from injury, will finally be getting his title match that he earned tonight against Bobby Lashley.
Yay. You know, if LA Knight wins, we'll have champions that have never actually been champions before as our world champions. So you'll have LA Knight and I'll have Sami Zayn, who... What a freaking sucker punch he gave to Karrion Kross.
Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. Like, I thought maybe, he was going to, slap him or something, but no, that bad.
Yeah. That was a sucker punch if I've ever seen one.
Did you watch the What Do You Want to Talk About podcast this week with Kevin Owens that dropped yesterday?
I was considering it.
It is so good, dude. Kevin Owens on the podcast, so I would just crash it out.
What was that?
I said it was so good. If Kevin Owens had a podcast of his own, I'd be there every week. Man, it was like crashing out.
I can't understand why. The last match he technically had was against Cody. Roxanne. Hobbs, why does she have a prop?
No one reached the sign. No one reached this. Yeah, we have a big sign in gorilla position before coming out saying keep all props at home.
So, question for you. Do you think that Jade actually wins Queen of the Ring?
I do, just because of the Naomi cash-in thing. But that's the only reason why.
Because I'm along the same lines, but I'm also like, what if Naomi makes her, gets involved in that match instead?
Yeah. I mean, they could do that. I'd be down with Asuka to win, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'd be fine.
Do I want Asuka to win? Yes. Here's the thing. Do I like Jade? Yeah. Do I think she has some in-ring work to do still singles-wise? Yeah.
Then who's the men's? It's Cody and Randy?
Yeah.
I'm happy we're getting Cody Randy. It's just not the way I would have wanted it.
I was going to say, I'm glad we're finally in the match. Is this the way I wanted to get the match finally? No. Because again, do I think it's stupid that Cody's even in the tournament when he already pinned Johnny? Yeah.
No, we've gone over that. I'm like, could we have used this to, set up a SummerSlam match for the Raw main event or for the Raw?
Yeah, elevate someone else.
Yeah.
I mean, because I feel like that's what King of the Ring, and they haven't done that this year. What King of the Ring and Money in the Bank should be for. They should be there to elevate other stars.
I mean, to be fair, Naomi, I'm fine with having.
Naomi, to be fair, she hasn't held the title in like half a decade.
Yeah, so that's why I'm fine with her having it. Like, she's a solid worker. And then I was gonna say, who has the men's weight?
Probably needed it more just to add some momentum behind that group. And what they're doing, but Still could have gone to someone else on that side, though.
Yeah. I feel, I hate to say it, I kind of wish they brought back the SmackDown and Raw Money in the Bank briefcases instead. I know some people would hate that, obviously.
But then what would you do? Have like 4 different Money in the Bank matches?
Yeah. I understand that's why it's not a great idea, right? Like, I understand that's why.
Unless they start doing, I think they could do this either next year or 1 years to come. If they just did, they're doing it with Mania and SummerSlam now. If they did Money in the Bank, because I think the 2 other pay-per-views you do 2 nights are Money in the Bank and Royal Rumble. They started doing that, because I think they talked about it already. You do that, then I think you could do that idea. So like 1 Money in the Bank night, you have, 1 for Raw, and the next Money in the Bank night you have 1 for SmackDown.
Yeah. No, I don't know, I'm just like, because it's limiting so much about who gets in, who gets it. Like, also, I saw someone complain the other day about WWE being, like, misusing Penta. I'm like, he's basically in the main event scene.
Yeah. Honestly, don't know.
I'm like, has he been losing a little bit recently? Yes, but has he been going against, like, the main heel faction?
It's like, bro, I think you got the wrong lucha, bro. And you complaining about right now.
Yeah, no. Ray Phoenix. When was the last time we saw him? Mania?
Exactly. Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. And you're complaining. This dude's complaining about Penta? I was like, I think you got the wrong lucha.
Yeah, no. To be fair, the problem is that Money in the Bank and King and Queen of the Ring have taken up so many of the matches recently on both shows that everything else has kind of fallen away, which is a problem, right?
It is so interesting that instead of doing a King and Queen in PLE this year, we're now having a Night of Champions pay-per-view with only 2 title matches.
That's now down to like 3 matches in total. Because nobody wants to go over there. Which, do you blame anyone? No.
Rainy, hold on. What, you mean like the PLE currently is down to 3 matches?
It's down to at least 1 match, Hobbs, because of the IC title that's being canceled. Because no one wants to fly over to Saudi Arabia right now, Hobbs.
No, I know. No, I'm asking if there's been any like recent news that I missed about anyone else refusing to fly over there and getting stuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of expecting this Punk to cancel though.
Because right now it's a 7 or 6 match card. I thought you were saying that it's now dropped down to 3, and that like maybe I missed some reports.
I mean, I can only think of 3 matches, so.
There's so we have Punk and Cena. We have, and the other title match we have is they're doing Solo and Jacob already, which I thought would be like a SummerSlam match or something. But yeah, that's happening. That's on there. And then you have the 2 King Queen of the Ring finals: so Oscar and Jay, Cody and Ray.
Alexa using Pop Rocks on Roxanne.
And then you have, they just added 2 matches this past week. So you have Sammy and Karrion, that's going to be happening Saturday. And then you have Rhea versus Raquel in a street fight.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure Sammy Karrion is on Monday.
No, it's happening Saturday.
I was saying King of the Ring, but it's not that. It's Night of Champions.
Yes, again, Night of Champions. 2 championship match.
Yeah, because they have to make decisions now, huh? Because they should have flown out yesterday, I think, right?
Yeah, they should be flown out already because SmackDown. And then I heard reports of some. Yeah, again, they should have canceled it, or just relocated it immediately on Monday. But money, so they won't.
Yeah. to be fair, I think they would have canceled if they really considered it a threat. So hopefully that's good news.
Listen, though, I'm not gonna. You should have canceled it either way, whether you maturedly consider it a threat or not. You know what I mean? The cancellation shouldn't be based off of oh, I think it's fine, and then if something does happen. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So, question: do you think that Randy wins? By the way, instead,
No.
by turning heel?
You know, it's funny. I could see Cody turning heel actually.
You see
Either
Cody turning heel.
either in the Cena match or the match against Randy, but I think it would be the Cena match. And then who knows? Maybe Cena wins his 18th from Cody, has to go back to his old roots or whatever. And then at the end of that last match, there's that third match. They both turn babyface again, and they both turn on the Rock or something. I don't know. I could see Cody.
I don't know. I kind of see Randy turning heel, winning the match, and then using Cody's claim of I pinned Cena at our last match, blah 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 blah, and it turns into a triple threat. I'd be okay with that.
I mean, that would be more than just. That would be more entertaining than just something underwhelming. Cody Cena match. But yeah, let's see what.
Or Cody or Cena Randy match, yeah.
Well, actually, their match was better than expected, and definitely better than Cody.
Well, yes, I agree, but it was still underwhelming. But if you have both Cody and Randy working it, right, it feels a little bit better.
It's funny to me. I didn't think it was underwhelming, but I think that's also
because... God, Hobbs, you need medical staff to check on that small woman. She just got dropped on her head onto the concrete floor.
I'm not able to see my own match today because maybe it's extremely fussy.
What was that?
I said I unfortunately just haven't been able to see much of my own match today because baby is extremely fussy this morning. I'm trying to make it follow. Did you just hear me say I'm fine, baby?
Huh?
Oh, I'm trying to make a bottle.
Sure. Time. Because it's in Riyadh, it starts earlier, so I'm trying to figure out what time it's at. What time does it start? Oh wow. It starts at like 10 a.m. Or 9 a.m. for you, I guess. So, it's an early PLE, meaning I actually get to watch it. I think. Hold on. Actually, I think I'm wrong. I think I go into work around then. Saturday, my 8-hour day this week. Nope, I go in at 2:30. So I do get to watch it. Wait, what day is my 8-hour? Alright, ladies, wrap this match up.
What's funny is, again, this match did start last night, just my internet crash. So.
Nice, the praise me self ever. Oh.
Open up.
Let's see.
gonna say we might have seen a Twisted Bliss after that base moonsault, but Tony rolled out of the ring. Now this is down to Alexa and Tiffany.
And Alexa's getting another weapon. It's a kendo stick, and she goes after Roxanne.
Not the only one person in the...
Alexa gets caught laughing, and Tiffany Strand makes her pay. Flips back up. Everyone up except for Strand now. Pop rocks by Roxanne and Alexa. And yeah, I was like, I can't see anything else. Ladies, this match has been going on for 15 minutes already. This is Tony Storm's finisher?
It looks like it, yeah. Now this is down to Tiffany and Tony. Will we get an end here finally? Probably not.
Oh, Roxanne's up.
No,
Roxanne recovered real quick if that was a finisher, so...
We don't call her No Sell Roxy for nothing.
Sir, I don't think anyone has ever called her No Sell Roxy. I think Booker T would have drilled sell into her.
Oh my goodness, and Tony coming into the back. There goes Roxanne's skull.
Well, she used that bat better than the New York... She used that bat better than the New York Mets have recently.
It's funny, as if hitting her over the head wasn't enough of the two, she just like threw it down at her head.
Yeah.
Yo,
so you're definitely going to need to check for injuries after this match. Because Alexa's showing body damage and Roxanne's showing head damage. What is Tony? Oh my gosh, is that chair in position? Is that chair in position, Hobbs?
It's superplex.
No.
Oh my goodness. Jeez.
Maybe a little bit. She might have caught her arm on that. Oh my gosh.
Let's do the highlight before this ends.
Yeah, check it real quick.
That might be our finish.
So did she catch her? It might have been a shoulder on it.
No one cares about Roxanne and Tiffany games.
Well, you have the target. You have it set to Tiffany as the target, Hobbs.
Oh. Target.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just...
You said it might have caught his shoulder.
Yeah, I don't think so.
At the very least.
That...
That's a way to win. I'll give her that one.
What was that? It was like a suplex, the spinning neck breaker? Come on, you know what?
Yeah.
Alright, Tony Storm advances to the Money in the Bank. And she will be joined by
Naomi. Oh, right, that match. We tried to forget that match, Hobbs.
I'm not saying how Naomi qualified. Alright, next on to our title match that again LA Knight was finally cleared for, that he earned.
That he earned in a grueling gauntlet match.
10-man gauntlet match.
That he started. That's resiliency there, Hobbs.
Can that resiliency...
Time everyone learns just whose game it is.
Can that resiliency carry over tonight against the Hurt Syndicate?
Now that he's recovered from injury, let's see. Or will he have some ring rust? From the short stint on the shelf. Very short. Now, Hobbs, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna lie. I think you gave Bobby Lashley the advantage here on top of his already championship advantage.
Well, I told you that last week. I'm like, I'm not sure who to put in LA Knight's corner. He doesn't really have any allies.
Then you didn't need to give Lashley anyone.
He automatically has the Hurt Syndicate.
What was that?
He automatically has the Hurt Syndicate. There's like no reason they wouldn't be out there.
Maybe Lashley wants to do it one-on-one. What happened the last time Lashley had
No,
anyone in his corner?
he's a heel.
Yes, but he's also a former
Howdy's
UFC champion. Wait, the only person point further. Hold on. I got none. The only person, like I said, that you technically could have maybe put in his corner is like
Maximum male model.
I don't even know. Yeah, Maxine Dupree, and that's about it.
Yeah, MVP over there. His 30-piece suit.
No.
Already starting off nice with a drop kick. Put the champ back into things.
I'm gonna make a change to one of my matches and give someone else a chance.
Challenge.
I think we've checked it before, but I'm pretty sure I have Chad Gable, if I'm not wrong.
And that podcast with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, apparently it was revealed that Damian Priest, before his main roster debut, they had another idea for him to debut on the main roster. Since Kevin was feuding with the Bloodline at the time, they were going to have him be Kevin's backup, being like, oh, this is some best friend he has from NXT that's going to help him, and then he was going to like take Kevin's Rumble match spot against Roman or something as part of the story. And then Kevin was like, no, this makes no damn sense. Why would this man's like apparently been one of my best friends for years? Like something. No, we look like no one's going to buy this. This is kind of so.
Okay, so I kind of, it wasn't wrong that I kind of actually want to play the island mode just to unlock the frickin' other paybacks.
Oh no, I think I told you too. You can get around that. So if you just create
Can you?
if you just create like 5 different slots. So like each time you make a superstar, give them a new payback. Yeah, you unlock it that way.
But I also don't mind is the problem.
You do you.
Like, I've seen a lot of people complain about my faction, and to be fair, I've kind of been enjoying it this year. Like, I'm not playing it a ton.
I just think I didn't mind it either. I just think it got repetitive really fast.
Yeah.
You can't climb the blinds, honey.
What did you say to her?
You can't climb blinds. Girl.
Was she a cat?
She gets all pissed off whenever you redirect her away from danger.
Reach her away from danger. That's great. Bobby Lashley, the first ever 2-time HUW champion.
Will he finally have a dominant reign? Not for LA Knight wins, that's for sure.
I mean, the last person who beat him held that title for 20 plus weeks, I believe. Is he going for a dominator here? Nope. That's not a dominator. Sag. Ref, get out of the way, please. Why is your ref always in the way, Hobbs? That was not the time to take over the camera. Shelton?
What are you doing, buddy?
Lashley looking for the Hurt Lock. And LA
Yeah,
Knight
roll up.
reverses it,
He's
goes for a roll up. Does he have the tights? No, he doesn't have the tights. You know, that's what's something I kind of wish they brought back slightly more. Is the grabbing of the tights. Even like it's clear that they're grabbing the tights.
Lashley was kicked out of the deal too.
Yep, that was like the first thing LA Knight's done though, so.
Nice.
Springboard drop kick from LA Knight.
Oh my gosh,
Lashley. And going for an ankle lock? A grapevine ankle lock, even. When did you go to school with Kurt Angle? I feel like Kurt Angle's the only person I've ever seen do that kind of ankle lock.
Alright, getting out of it, firing off with a running neck breaker. Punching away on Bobby.
If I say ankle lock, who are the first people you're thinking?
Yeah, Kurt Angle.
Is there anyone else?
I mean, Chad, but that's
people,
recency bias.
Alright, well, I was thinking of the first person, basically, who did the ankle lock as a finisher.
Ken Shamrock?
Correct.
Okay.
LA Knight.
Oh, going for that elbow. Bobby gets out of the way. Oh, why is she so fussy right now? She's not taking her bottle. Nice back drop. Bobby. You still hear me? Hello? Kingdom?
Yes, I was blowing my nose.
Oh, you're good. I thought she maybe hit something.
No, I muted myself so you didn't have to hear it. I thought Bobby was going to go for a spear there for a second.
That's it.
Bobby? No, Bobby not on the outside. There's the Dominator.
Can he get him back in for the pin? Oh, he's trying to retain his title via count? Interesting strategy. I mean, there's only one finish for Bobby. Usually you try to get down for a 3. I'm not even down for a 3.
My lord!
No, he's just dominating this man. He's just trying to make a mark and impression.
Hits his Dominator, flies over the top rope. I don't think I've ever seen Bobby Lashley do that.
Oh no, he used to, back in like 2007.
How's this not 2007 Lashley though?
Well, I know what you said. I've never seen him do that. 2007 does fall within all of them. Nice powerbomb. Ring combo there. Doesn't get it.
That was an interesting powerbomb, I'll say. Crushing the head and neck under his leg. Uh-oh. LA Knight may be looking for a BFD!
That's the second one!
Second one. 1, 2, 3. New champion.
HUW men's champion. LA Knight.
Yeah. It's a good thing The Rock's not on the show. He can't impersonate him.
He overcame the Hurt Syndicate. First time ever world champion. Goddamn time.
He overcame the Hurt Syndicate. On his way here, he overcame Roman Reigns.
He overcame Kevin Owens' conspiracy.
He overcame Lashley, Reigns, Owens, and everyone else. An imposter him.
Right, let's check the news. Let's see how dead Alexa and Roxanne are.
There's definitely some news. Yep, Roxanne's injured.
Except for the minor injury. Okay.
And then Alexa also with a minor injury. It's a good thing neither of them won.
And now we have, let's see, 2 more weeks until Money in the Bank
It's
taking
2 more
place
weeks,
for
yep.
non-qualifiers.
Yeah, Battleground does not exist.
And they're already trying to place
What
our
a,
new HUW champion
wow.
against our
What
hardcore
a,
champion.
what a freaking opening banger that would be, though.
Yeah, but I don't want to crush either of their momentum. So,
Alright.
alright, well, posting is over on Kingdom Burn's channel at Kingdom Burn for his week 37 as he begins his Money in the Bank qualifiers. And we'll see you guys later. Peace out.
And you said it's week 5.